Newsreel. Real news, real quick. Biden's foreign policy is challenging the United States again. U.S. intelligence officials predicted 2 years ago that the Islamic State group would likely regain much of its former strength and global influence, particularly if American and other Western forces reduce their role in countering the extremist movement, according to a newly declassified report. Many of the judgments in the 2020 report appear prescient today, particularly as the group is resurgent in Afghanistan following President Biden's hasty withdrawal of American forces last year. A bipartisan group of senators trying to pass federal same-sex marriage protection legislation on Thursday delayed a vote until after the midterm elections in November, a move they say increases their chances of success but avoids forcing Republicans on record right now. Russia's foreign ministry has said that if the United States decided to supply Ukraine with longer-range missiles, it would cross a red line and become a party to the conflict there. In a briefing on Thursday, Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova added that Russia reserves the right to defend its territory. Washington has openly supplied Ukraine with advanced guided multiple-launch rocket weapons systems, which are fired from high-mobility artillery rocket systems or HIMARS launchers, and which can hit targets up to 50 miles away. Chinese President Xi Jinping wants to work with Moscow to take on the responsibilities of great powers, he told Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. The average rate on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage climbed to 6.02% this week, the highest rate since 2008, and a likely sign of trouble for the residential housing market. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said during a meeting in Kyiv today with President Vladimir Zelensky that Ukraine's path to membership in the European Union is well on track. She also announced a $100 million fund to rebuild schools in Ukraine. Freight rail companies and unions representing tens of thousands of workers reached a tentative agreement Thursday to avoid what would have been an economically damaging strike, a relief for businesses and consumers. And finally, tennis great Roger Federer announced his retirement from the sport, saying next week's Laver Cup in London will be his final ATP tournament. Federer, who is now 41, won 26 Grand Slam men's singles titles during his career. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.